Good day, my friends. It's your old pal Jordan the Lion. How are you all doing today? If you saw the last vlog, you know that we are in Waco, and our old pal Breck is taking us out to have some fun today. So Daze with Jordan the Lion. Breck, it begins right now. So we're starting out our day today, the Twisted Root Burger Company, and I love the outside. I mean, look at this. This is unbelievable. You have this horror scene with burger spaceships. But sometimes the beauty is in the fine details. See, the art is amazing here. Then you have the Waco Suspension Bridge, Texas Rangers Hall of Fame, all this cool stuff that you can see here, but look at what they've done out of respect. They have reserved a spot eternally for Chuck Norris and Chewbacca. And that's what happens if you don't respect the parking rules. Breck and I are longtime friends, so Breck knew that I would love a theme restaurant to start my day and to start my trip, so this was his idea.
Well, it's such an obvious thing too, because you drive by the freeway all the time and you see it every time. You keep wondering, what is that? It's really actually kind of a cool burger place.
How can you not love it? I mean, gosh, they even have someone over here that has the Elvis vibe going on. And they have art surrounding the entire outside of the building. So let's go try these radioactive burgers. Very interesting. Greetings from Waco. This is my first look at the menu. Lots of burger options. And that's mainly what they are here, so I ended up choosing the Freshman 15 burger. This was a really smart decision on Breck's behalf, because what he didn't know when we decided to come here was that they happen to have one of my all-time favorite things here. A leg lamp. That was really fast. Breck and I are going to share some of these fried pickles. And he got some sort of jalapeno burger. I really dig it. The burger was good. Great selection, Breck. Speaking of being a pepper, this is the home of Dr. Pepper, so I told Breck I wanted to go to the Dr. Pepper Museum today. Wow, that's very cool. This is 1885, home of Dr. Pepper. It's on 1906. Very cool. And we're gonna go over here and enter through the side. They're, of course, everywhere I go, they're doing road construction, so forgive. That's cool. They've got the neon Dr. Pepper sign up on over there. And they've got this old Dr. Pepper truck. Good for life. I love Dr. Pepper, so this is gonna be fun for me. Right up here they have the original chalkboard, and it says it's one of the few original pieces from this building. They use it for daily sales up until the 1960s. This is a early 1890s Dr. Pepper syrup dispenser with the first logo on it. It says it would have sat at the counter at the soda fountain, serving for dual purpose of dispensing Dr. Pepper syrup and advertising the product. And that is a 1900 raspberry syrup jug. Style of jug was used at soda fountains to dispense the syrup. Oh, look at that recreation of the original soda drugstore, corner drugs. It's kind of cool. Old Corner has it. Here's some of the advertisements, foreign advertisements. An old classic Mr. Cool. Taste of the Wave. So as we walk in the drugstore, it's literally a recreation of the drugstore. With Doc Alterton in here. It says press the button by your foot.
Hello,
Hi.
my name is Dr. Charles Alderton, but most folks just call me Doc.
Hi, Doc.
You know, I haven't worked here for some time, but standing here brings back many memories, because this is where I spent most of my time when I first came to Waco. When I was a young man, I worked behind this counter making medicines and filling prescriptions. They say this was the biggest and the best drugstore in Texas back in those days. At the time, Waco was the center of everything happening in Texas. I came up from Galveston to Waco. It was Wade Morrison who hired me to work in his drugstore. It was a great gathering spot for local folks with a cigar counter, soda fountain, and of course the pharmacy. Now, pardon me, this soda fountain was really something. It hasn't changed much since then. The back bar was built by the Maylander Cabinet Company right here in Waco. I used to spend a lot of time over at that fountain. We made sodas in all the regular flavors, you know, cherry, orange, grape, lime, and such, as well as sarsaparilla and ginger ale. There weren't any of those new concoctions like the cola flavors back then. Speaking of flavors, I'm really proud of that one I did over at the fountain. I used to enjoy mixing different flavors together in different combinations. I've been given lots of credit for creating a new soda flavor. These days it's called a Dr. Pepper. But back in the beginning, everyone just called it a Waco. But for a few years, back in the 1800s, Waco was the only place in the world you could get a Dr. Pepper. Now you have to understand, Mr. Morrison was very excited about that drink. He's the one that first called it a Dr. Pepper. It got so popular that that back room of the drugstore was turned into a small syrup manufacturing plant. We would mix up a batch and send it out to other drugstores. It must have been 1890 or 91 when Mr. Morrison and some other investors started a new company to bottle Dr. Pepper and a few other soft drinks. They called it the Artesian Manufacturing and Bottling Company. That soft drink business has grown so much that they're now planning to build a new modern facility at the corner of 5th and Mary. I hear they're also planning to take Dr. Pepper to the Louisiana Purchase Exposition in St. Louis in 1904.
Well, he told us it was going to be the Artesian Manufacturing and Bottling Company, and now we've found our way into there. Boy, he sure had a lot of information. Oh, look at this. A choo-choo train made out of Dr. Pepper cans. Breck, you've got to make one. Oh, wow, look at that. The boat. Oh, I didn't realize that Dr. Pepper was responsible for Diet Right. The nicest thing that ever happened to a thirst. Here's the bottling plant. That wonderful, beautiful flavored Dr. Pepper that you're enjoying comes out of all that machinery. Isn't that crazy to think of? Here's some workers over here inspecting it. And the bottle washer over here. Here's some early forms of soda bottles. and the bottling process. That was a hand corker, hand bottle corker. They all were heavily into, you can see where it had that embossing. The name brand was embossed into the glass. I like that. I've always liked that style. And there you can see the Dr. Peppers, 1905. So that's what they would have been making right in their last years of production in this building. Before there were 2 liters to take home and guzzle. You had these glass bottles. How cool are those? Kind of never see these anymore. The big, like, jug band style. Check out these crazy striped versions. This one even looks like almost like a shaving cream bottle. There we are right here. Not there. This is showing how Dr. Pepper was just expanding all over Texas. And this is talking about how important the water and having a well was for any bottling plant. And look. Yeah, it's crazy. Breck, why'd you just try and push me into this case? Oh, that's cool. That's an original Waco Dr. Pepper bottle. At the very bottom, you can see it says Waco down here. Now we're heading upstairs. This is cool. Built like an old gas station. Some of the employees. Now let's go see into the museum up here. Wow, a Dr. Pepper bike. That's cool. How the heck did 7-Up get in here? Guessed it. They all became part of the same family. As well as Squirt. This is talking about promotions and giveaways. Free soccer ball with a purchase of a Dr. Pepper. And here was your free soccer ball that you got. Why don't you get yourself a 7-Up jacket, or a canoe, or a tent, or workout gear? Just order here. Showing golf legend Lee Trevino peddling the Dr. Pepper products that can help your game. You can get Lee Trevino golf balls, Dr. Pepper. Into basketball? Why not get yourself a Dr. Pepper basketball? Here's some of the football promotions for Dr. Pepper. Calvin Hill says, "Score with Dr. Pepper." The American grilling experience. Tailgating before the game. Remember the Dr. Pepper guy? Wasn't a fan of him. Larry Culpepper. This is his set from the commercials. And for all your tailgating needs, you have a 7-Up barbecue, the Dr. Pepper cooler. You got your Dr. Pepper koozie in there. Be a pepper. Why don't you be a pepper, Breck?
How about if I'm a 7-upper?
And that's a cooler designed to look like a Dr. Pepper can that opens up to hold your cans. Ingenious. Ooh, Snapple. Look at that. I didn't realize that was all part of the same family. Oh yeah, get the stop that gives you go. I forgot about that slogan too. Enjoy Dr. Pepper at 10 to 4 o'clock. There's Jim Plunkett doing a Mexican 7-Up commercial. They are turning up. And the Turning Up campaign included having just about every state on a 7-Up can. So here they're asking you to find your state. Colorado, Louisiana, Texas, Maryland, Michigan, Georgia's turning up. And here were a couple of their special picnic coolers. I love the merchandising, I really do. And here it's saying that they like to promote outdoor living in Dr. Pepper commercials and 7-Up. Oh, I didn't even know about sugar-free Dr. Pepper. Oh, they also had hires. Here's a cool year-by-year display of various images that they used to promote Dr. Pepper. Failures. Showing the failures of, Dr. Pepper, 7-Up, all that became part of Pepsi as well. They're showing like the Crystal Pepsi failure. 7-Up Gold. Tropical Pepsi. Take a look at this. This is the Drink Orbits. The soda with texture. Ugh. Not surprising that it would, although, it's basically looking like boba, so. I love all the retro signs they're showing, all like the historical signs. And now the third floor. That one's cool. Here's the man they give a lot of the credit for the success. W.W. Foots Clements. His hat, painting. This whole room is about him. The man with the marbles. What do you think they mean by that?
I think you like it. No, it's not cola, even though it looks like one. It is, well, it's a pepper, and it's totally different. Here, try one. Now, I'm going to tell you a little secret about how I load these bottles. You see, I refill dozens of soda coolers every day at every store on my delivery route. One day, I was watching people get their bottles out of the cooler, and I noticed that a right-handed person lifts the lid with their left hand, reaches in and picks out a bottle with their right hand. Now, I know that human nature likes convenience, so I made it easy. I just put all the Dr. Peppers on the right side of the cooler. I did have to move some of the other brands around to make room for the Dr. Peppers, but sure enough, sales increased. Just because I made it a little easier for a customer to get a cold bottle of Dr. Pepper.
And now we know how the secret of Woodrow Wilson Foots Clements, because of his big feet, that's how he got Dr. Pepper legendary. Well, they really love him around here. You know me, I love baseball. I saw this and I'm like, what's the story with this? Well, apparently, Elizabeth Sullivan, who signed this, became a new sensation for claiming that Dr. Pepper helped her get to 106 years old. She threw out the first pitch for the Texas Rangers baseball game on April 6, 2016, when she was 105. While on display, here's the one that she threw out at the game. I think Breck had any idea he was living in the land of an elixir.
So you gotta wonder about this from the beginning, because this company started out being something that billed their product as having a medicinal value when it didn't. And now all of a sudden they just kind of switched into a free market, let's make soda pop kind of thing. And we're supposed to just ignore that, right?
You conspiracy freak.
Yeah.
Just drink a Dr. Pepper and shut up. So for some reason they have a conference room in here and they say it's dedicated to the idea, like Breck was saying, of free enterprise. Interesting museum. It's just kind of a crazy slogan. 10, 2, and 4. It's just such a weird, I don't know, I would have never guessed somebody would go with that for a campaign.
The whole 10, 2, and 4 thing is that was a time since they were billing this as a medicinal product. The thing was that you're supposed to drink one at 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and 4 o'clock to keep your energy going through the day.
Are you a plant? Do you work here, Breck?
Yeah, maybe.
Yep. Pick your energy up. Mind games. Now we're walking across the parking lot to the other half of the museum. Welcome to the original home of the Dr. Pepper float. Oh, wow. This is killer. All right. This room's the liquid lab where you can make your own soda. I don't think I'm interested in that today. And this is Treasures of the Dr. Pepper Museum. We gotta check that out. There's a mini Kiss guitar. Created a guitar for the commercials. Dr. Pepper Cherry. There's Mini Kiss. So you can see Real Kiss with Mini Kiss, all of them combined. These are bottle caps that they made for Orange Crush in the 60s for Argentina that had soccer players under the caps. And the mirror signs. Those are pretty cool. Schweppes. No, 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 no. I'm not trying Dr. Pepper Hot. No. Yeah, I bet it's distinctly different, but no. Here, David Naughton demands that you be a pepper. And here is a recreation of the Holt Beverage Company making 7-Up. Working on the whole bottling and bubbling process here. I also enjoy the dang good 7-Up. And of course, they also have a hand in Big Red, which I love. Circle A soda water. Look at all the cool 7-Up stuff. Remember the dots? Those are great. What the heck? Holy cow. How many proofs of purchase does that cost? $7-Up bike? 7-Up big wheel? That's pretty cool. Racing suit. I can't get over that. That's awesome. The Land Cruiser. Commemorating Dr. Pepper's 100th anniversary. A moon wagon. Oh, that's cool.
I remember when somebody had one of those things. They're death machines.
You gonna win a skateboard? How fun would that be, just to be the person that comes up with crazy promotional ideas for like sodas and stuff? If you remember towards the beginning of the tour, he said that 1906 it moved on to the Artisan Manufacturing Bottling Company. This was the original cart. That's very cool. What the heck's this? Oh, that's cool. An Iron Man vending machine. Neat. Oh, now all of a sudden they turn it on. Now all of a sudden, once we walk away, it goes into production again.
Must have been on a break.
I like watching them come down here. Now we're going to get our complimentary drinks over here at the soda fountain. I think I am going for a Dr. Pepper float. I've never had one. And if Breck wants to try a hot one, he can try a hot Dr. Pepper. I ain't trying that. This one's tough for me because I want the big red float, but I feel like I should have the Dr. Pepper float since it was made here. So now a true first, I'm having my first Dr. Pepper float ever, where they originally created it. Same building. So Breck's gonna take us over to where Dr. Pepper was first sold.
Right.
So right over here on this corner where they have a quote from Lord Byron, and it's memorializing a tornado that came through here in 1953. Same corner that they are memorializing on this spot in 1885, Dr. Pepper, the nation's oldest major soft drink, was invented in the Old Corner Drugstore right here. Everybody likes to see a little bit of him. All right, my friends, I hope you enjoyed today. I hope you enjoyed seeing our long-lost friend Breck. It's been a while since we've seen him. Today was a fun day. I hope you enjoyed everything that we did. Have a great night, and good